Sunday here, and it's also a public holiday, being New Year's Day. I think Joe Biden is sitting behind me. Did you see him? It looks beautiful. God, there's people everywhere. Wow, that was a brief look at Mosman Gorge, and it was beautiful. What do you reckon, guys? Yay! Steve Nahuson, Jenny Nahuson at Mosman Gorge, signing off. Our day in Cairns. What do you reckon, guys?
Yeah, it was
great. It was really, really good. So this is Steve Nahuson, Jenny Nahuson and Reese Nahuson signing off. Look at you. So here we are walking down the main street of Airlie Beach, and this place just to our left is where we had a pretty memorable New Year's Eve, Jenny's birthday.
85, 86.
So that was 37 years ago. So just up here at Wanderers Paradise, where we had our first holiday together, and then after that we had our honeymoon. This pool is actually where we used to spend a lot of our time. And there used to be a restaurant, Jenny, remember, in that building over there on the right? Are we going to head to the lagoon now? Because it's hot. So this is the public pool area just out the front of Airlie Beach, between Airlie Beach and the actual ocean. It's really beautiful. Now we're going to go grab a bite to eat at the local pub. Well, that's our day at Airlie Beach. Thanks for joining us. So, last day of the cruise day at sea, which is always really lovely. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a look around the ship. This is deck 9, the Lido deck, and at the back of the ship, at aft, it is the adults pool, called the Serenity Pool, and it's not for kids. This is where all the grown-ups get to hang out. You see they've got these pods dotted all the way around the back 3 sides of the deck, and people can sit in there and they rotate to get all day shade because it is pretty bloody hot. A couple of spas up there. Now over here is the bar and undercover seating as well. So this is where we spend most of our time because it's just too darn hot sitting outside around the pool. That takes you up to deck 10. So deck 10 doesn't have a lot. It's got a running track, and there is a specialty restaurant up here on deck 10. So I'll just take you for a bit of a loop. There is a bar up here as well, the Sunset Bar. There's another bar in there. There's a smoker's area quite obviously. I can smell the cigarette smoke. Absolutely beautiful day. Hot, sunny, slight breeze. The seas are quite slight. Slight swell coming through that you might be able to see there, but nothing too much. May as well continue up to deck 11. Deck 11 is where the running track is. There's a basketball court up here somewhere, I'm not sure where it is. There's a bunch of people lying around underneath those massive radar dishes. Not sure if I'd want to do that. They do cast a nice shade. Not sure about the radiation levels. Now we're coming up towards the Lido pool deck at the front of the ship. And this is the kids' pool. It's also where there's a lot of parties and bands play and that sort of thing. You might hear the music already. So heading towards the bow, this is where people can come and chill out, get away from, you know, the noise and such, get away from the crowds. It's actually not that crowded. The ship is full, but it doesn't actually feel that crowded. So here we are right at the bow of the ship on deck 10. Of course there's the beauty salons. There's a gym on the floor above me. This is level 9 now. Oh, they're doing nutbush now around that pool deck that I showed you before. I don't think we'll worry about looking at that. Everyone knows what the nutbush is. The shops and other areas are really on decks 3 and 2. And I'll head down to level 3. Then we'll do level 2. And that'll pretty much be a wrap. So this is the Luminosa Theatre, where they put all the shows on. And it's over 2 levels, which is pretty cool. I think the ship was inspired by an Italian designer because you see this Venetian glass elements that sort of hark from the Italian era, I guess. Oh, they're doing an art auction in there. This is also the Limelight Lounge, which is also the home for karaoke. So here's the coffee shop. If you want a flat white or a long black or whatever. Now we're coming up to the Galleria, which is, of course, their little shopping mall. This is where you can pick up your photographs that they've taken during the cruise. Continue on deck 3. So this is actually a really nice bar down here. This is the Alchemy Bar. We spent a few evenings here. Now there is the Vila restaurant. The doors are closed at the moment, but this is actually where we have our dining. So we go through these doors just here, and then we go around to the left and the left again, and we sit on the other side of those lifts. Now this is a piano bar. So there's 2 things to say about the piano bar. The first is they have a guitarist who plays here, and he is terrific. And then they have a pianist who plays here who was pretty bad. we've actually had to move because we just couldn't stand sitting there listening to his singing and piano playing. There's the bar. Really sort of decorated right throughout the ship with these blue ball light fittings. And we actually had one of the guys up there, I think bar, was cleaning them with the cloth, and he said he's just cleaning his balls. It's quite funny. But it's right throughout the ship, as you can see, which is a consistent design feature. Now this is the bar in the midship. I'm not sure what this bar's called actually. It's probably called the midship bar, I don't know. But it's quite nice. They've got the elevators, of course, that go up and down and are a bit of a feature at the center of the ship. This artwork is also the artwork from the designer of the ship. Don't know the guy's name, but he's a very cranky looking person in all his photographs. But you know, this is kind of one of those places with the big atrium in the center. And they, of course, they also have live entertainment up there as well. They have usually a person up there with a guitar or whatever. Continue on through, more seating. People have drinks. This is where they display the artwork. It's all typical cruise artwork. It's not to my liking. Now we're coming into the casino. The games room first, and then the casino up here. So coming into Ocean Plaza. Now Ocean Plaza is where they have live music and games and trivia. So there's plenty of seating all around the edge. Right in the center there is where it all happens. That guy who's got the mic is called The Moustache. He's from Mexico. Alrighty, so that is pretty much the ship. The only one I haven't shown you really is a specialty restaurant up on level 10, but I can't really get up there because it's closed and there's not a lot to see. It's quite nice. It's pretty much above me here in midships. And it's a steak specialty restaurant. They also have lobster as well and others. And it was actually really, really good food. So that concludes the ship tour. Hope you enjoyed it. I feel a bit self-conscious. People are looking at me. So that concludes the ship tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Stephen Hoosen signing off. So here we are on the last day of our cruise.
Chilling on the deck.
Yeah, and with the crew just chilling on the deck, as my leading hand just said.
I'm the captain.
As the captain just said. It's been a pretty good cruise. Have you enjoyed it, guys?
Yeah. Been nice.
And you know what? The weather has been really, really good. The weather today is also absolutely beautiful. So this is Steve Nahuson, Captain Jenny Nahuson, and second mate Reese Nahuson signing off.
That's my first mate.
First mate Reese Nahuson signing off.